my cupcakes. My name is Elsie Rowe, and I am here today for our I'm here today for our New Year's video. Oh, hello, sir. Hello. So I don't, Poe, I'm recording. I like how he knows what that means now. So guys, so a tradition I want to make on this channel is around this time of year, I want to do a New Year's video. Last year I did the first one and I did a reflection on 2021, whatever that year was. And today I'm doing a reflection on 2022. So a big fun fact about this video is that, so what I did to prepare for it is I watched my 21 video. I did some notes on it, and I actually wrote a script this time. Yeah, I'm being an adult. Isn't that weird? I have Here I Am Now, some highlights of 2022, a message for my cupcakes, and goals for 2023. So guys, I did go back and I watched the original video and I took some notes, and honestly it was really sweet to go back and see what I was like back then. I've changed a lot. If you guys, I don't know if you guys seen the video, I was blonde and my hair was shaved and I was like, whoa. So that was wild, and the whole video is so sappy. So the whole time I was like, oh my God, I've changed so much. And on the video, I actually talked about how I wanted to start drawing. That my goal for 2022 was start drawing every day. And I will get back to that, but I can say I do. The noise in the background is my dog playing fetch. Not playing fetch. Tug of war? Tug of war himself? Kind of. Oh baby, I'm recording. So you're gonna have to do both. Or you can do this. To your bone. He's like, no. And going through the video, I talked about how I wanted to celebrate the little victories, and one of the cool little victories that I had was I got coffee every Wednesday, and that I wanted to start my business, start posting comics on Wednesdays, and keeping the YouTube channel consistent. And I thought that was really sweet. Another goal I had was that I wanted one of my books to be finished. That didn't happen. And I had this special idea where I would share updates of my book with you guys once a month. I didn't stick to that. I'm sorry. I was going to originally, it just didn't happen. Same, I don't know if I mentioned it, but in 2021, I had this plan where I wanted to start a small business. I wanted to base it around knitting and sell stuffed animals and do that stuff. And someday I do want to do that. It's just, for this year, last year? For 2022, it wasn't in the cards. I had a loss in my family where someone very important to me passed away in January, February-ish. And it just wrecked my world, to be honest. Hello, Poe. I got hit by writer's block. I was in a huge state of grief. I questioned everything. I was just not in a good place. I quit the job that I was doing because I needed a job that would give me consistent time to actually relax and be myself and learn how to be me. And it was hard, but that's something you do. That's something that happens. Some other fun highlights in 2022, just in general, is that we started doing playthroughs on the channel with Nintendo DS, and I do plan on eventually doing the story explains for those. The main reason why they're so long is, well, it's a little selfish. So one of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Super Horror Bro. His name is Mike, but I think he's amazing. And he does story explained videos. Oh shit. Sorry guys about that. That's the perk of recording with your dog, is sometimes he's going to be a little crazy. But, what can you do? So, I think I was talking about story explained. So, I was talking about Super Horror Bro Mike. So, he's one of my favorite YouTubers, And one of the things that got me into his channel was his story explained videos, and I love them. I still go to them sometimes when I like need comfort, which is ironic. His whole channel is about horror content. Hi, Po. But I don't know, it just always makes me happy. It makes me feel good, and I want my story explains to be that for somebody. I want someone to feel relaxed and feel happy and enjoy the drawings and the fun things. So I put the project a little bit on a pedestal, and so now it kind of blew out of proportion a little bit, got a little complicated, but my goal is to have at least the Sonic Chronicles 1 done by the end of 2023. We'll keep an eye on that. Other fun things that have happened in 2022 is that the new Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish, came out. It is so good. Top notch. So good. Bendy and the Dark Revival came out, which is a sequel to Bendy and the Ink Machine, which is a video game I love, and the new video game is so good. And I'm like, oh my god, yes. I think this is the year we started it. We made the comic videos a little shorter. Now they range like 3 to 4 minutes. They're shorter so that way we can make more comics, and that way they can be more fun, and like that way it can be more consistent. That's why the current comic is The Adventures of Bonnie the Baby Bunny. A very long name. I wish I could think of one that was shorter. That one, I think we're up to chapter 21 or 22, and it's been such a blast. I've been doing rewrites this year for the comic where I got to fill in plot holes and things I didn't like about the original comic that I was able to go back and fix, and that was so much fun. And I loved being able to do that. We've also started doing these drawings with the new Chucky TV series, where we go through the episodes, and specifically a season 2. I'll get to season 1 next year, but where we go through and draw and do fun commentary for it, and it's been so much fun. It's been, oh my god, the new stuff we've been doing for YouTube has been awesome. And then I don't know if I told y'all what I've been doing. Here's where I am now. If not, we can just talk about it again. It sounds like fun. I don't mind. So here's where I am now. I have a new job, like I mentioned. I got a pay raise, which has been great. I now have the option to do more, like there's offers for continual research and more education through it. So I've learned a lot, and now I'm in a job where I can actually help people. And I feel like I'm making a change, and that's huge, and that's been amazing. I became an uncle, ×3, I guess. Uncle is aunt and uncle combined together. And because I'm genderqueer, that works for that feels very comfortable to me. The reason why I say it's ×3 is I have a nephew and niece, and my sister just gave me a new niece. So I am a very proud uncle ×3, and that was just really exciting. I am so spoiled. They are amazing. I have now been able to draw every day, or nearly every day. Good boy. To the point where I've actually filled at least 3 sketchbooks and 4 binders full of drawings. It's been amazing. I think we're on chapter 21 of the Bonnie Adventure comic, and my book. I want to tell you guys my book. So in the 2021 episode, I talked about how I wanted my book to be something that I talk about on the channel a lot. It was something that like I come to a lot. I didn't do that mostly because of that deep set of grief that I got in gave me such a bad writer's block that I wasn't able to come back to my book for a while. And when I was able to get back into it, it was kind of at a point where I had to rebuild myself into the book. It was difficult. So what I did instead of just writing and cranking things out, I wrote an outline. The problem was the outline is, oh my god, it is so much fun. I love all the craziness that came out when I just let myself write. Poe is about to chew his toy, so it's gonna be a little crunchy soon. Good boy, good baby. And the thing is, after I finished that outline, I was like, great, I can start working on my book now. I got it. Yeah, writer's block again. Writer's block sucks. So what happened was, the reason why my writer's block hit me so hard this time was I thought that outline would be enough for my first book. Turns out that outline that I'd written was actually for the whole series. So this book was supposed to be a one-shot, and now it's gonna be like a 5-7 book series, which is super exciting. I just wish my brain would have like caught up and told me that before. So now I have my full series outline done and the outline for my first book done, which has been amazing. And another big breakthrough that I had with my book was that I was struggling with my main character. For the moment, her name's Avery. It might change in a year, but I'll keep y'all up to date. Originally, she was gonna be alone. She was just gonna have her animatronics and that be it. And it was really hard to do that because I have a close family. I'm much more a people person. It's hard to write a character that's so different from you. And I kept being like, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if she's not a people person, but she should have something. You come over here. You come over here, sir. Sir, come over here. Come over here and be softer. Sorry, y'all. He's gonna be loud. I'm gonna try it again to be softer. So I thought about it and I did some brainstorming, and I realized that back in high school, I wrote some characters, Charles and his two sons, Taylor and Henry. Fun fact about the name Henry, I kind of give it to characters as a placeholder name until I figure out their real name. So, fun fact about that. But I realized I have this little family. Why don't I combine them with Avery? And that opened so many doors. Finally, I had Avery in a storyline. I could write her again. And that felt so good. And I was able to go back to some characters that I hadn't written for years. And it was so much fun to get back into them. Oh my gosh, it was just a huge breakthrough, and it's such an exciting way to bring the book in, and I loved it. It was really nice. It was a really good time. Now, my goal for 2023. So I want either half, come here. I either want half or the full first draft of my book done. Because last year I was like, yeah, I want my book done by the end of the year. Yeah, that isn't realistic. At least not for me. I want either the half or the first draft done by the end of 2023. That's my goal. We'll see if we get there. If I don't get there, that will be okay. But that's my goal, to get there. I want to keep improving with YouTube. I want to keep the comics up. I want to do Let's Draws. Movie and TV commentaries are a lot of fun. And I want to do those story explained. I want to upgrade my apartment, potentially move to Maryland or Massachusetts, or maybe I'll stay here. I don't know. I just want to figure out what's next for me. And one that's kind of personal, I want to build up my confidence more. And I want to be kinder to myself. And I know that sounds cheesy and like you can hear that every year, but I don't know. That's what I want to do. And now I want to close with my message for my cupcakes. As I don't know if you guys have heard, but I call people who subscribe to my channel my cupcakes. The reason why I do that is because this character is my favorite. So calling my subscribers and the people who watch my content cupcakes shows that you all are my favorites. So I want to say thank you all for being here. There was a lot in 2022, and a lot of it was good, a lot of it was crazy. It was just a lot. But hey, we made it. We did it. And that's a lot. Good job. I'm really happy that you guys are here. Thank you. Now, let's say goodbye to 2022 and it is time, and let's hope for the best in 2023. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. And 2023 me. I hope you guys hope you enjoy this, and I will see you all, my lovely cupcakes, next time on our lovely show. Bye.